Hey, it's Harry from Audient, and I'm going to show you our new guitar recording audio interface, Sono. First of all, I guess we'll just get some sound examples straight in there. So we have Pablo here who's going to play some guitar. So if you play a rock sound right now, we've got a pedal plugged in, but we'll turn it off afterwards, and you'll be able to hear what Sono itself is doing. So Pablo, go for it. That last bit was just all coming through Sono itself. So to explain a bit about what it actually is, we have a heritage in Audient has a heritage in console design. We've been making large format recording consoles for about 20 years, and we partnered with 2 Notes, who are known for their cab simulations. They're a great company. They've worked with some really large cab manufacturers as well to basically create these emulations of cabs. So we've basically combined these 2 companies to make this really good product centered around guitarists. So to explain a bit about what actually was going on there, we have the guitar, which goes into a high voltage 12AX7 valve. So that is giving you really nice analog warmth just straight from the get-go on your signal. It then goes into a drive stage, which actually controls the power amp in the 2 Note software up there. And then, so you can turn it down there and it will change in the software. You then go into a 3-band EQ with 15 dB plus or minus either side, and then it goes into the cab simulation, which is everything that's happening on the screen itself. So in the software here, you can change the cab, you can change the mic, you can change the room that it's all in, and what's really, and as well as some extra sort of tone controls. But what's really great about this is that it's all being done within the unit itself with on onboard DSP, so it's all completely latency free. So if we just go into a second room, you see I just switched between one of the 3 presets we've got on board, and now we have a different cab in a different room with some different settings. So Pablo, do you want to... And then we can move into another preset, which is one of our clean presets, and you get to hear what the actual room is doing to the sound. So right now we're in the loft, and we've had the mic is being pulled a bit further away from the cab, so you should be able to hear a bit more of the reverb. So this is basically the guitar side of the thing. It's very versatile. There's a lot of customization, and of course it's all latency free. But at its heart, it's still an audio interface. So we have 2 Audient console mic pre's as well. And the first one can also be sent through the valve and the 2 Notes processing. So if you want to record a vocal or a synth or maybe an acoustic guitar, you can choose to run it through the valve and maybe get a bit creative and put it through all of this software as well. You have high quality converters feeding a set of line outputs and headphones, all controllable on the unit itself. So it's really easy to just dial in tone and dial in headphones and speakers, even if you're not using the computer. So you can use the presets on board without the computer and just have it on a coffee table and just jam on some headphones. So that's a great feature there. You can also expand it for like the more engineer side of things. You can expand it up to 10 channels using the optical input on the back, and this also opens up a whole new sort of array of monitoring features. There's an accompanying app that comes with it, which is kind of hidden from the normal kind of use just because it's not necessarily needed, but you can get some really high-powered kind of routing and control on Sono itself. One of the other main big features which we're really happy about is the reamp feature. And what this means is when you're recording, you can record with the 2 Notes cab simulation, but you can also record a completely clean version at the same time. So you can take that clean version at a later date. Let's say you've recorded it in the middle of the night, you didn't want to go through your amp because it would wake up your neighbors and your family. And you can take that clean recording, take it out of here at instrument level, so it's not going to blow up your amp, and then bring it into your amp, re-record it using a mic, and bring it back into the mic pre's, and there you've got the sound of your amp. one of the things that we're trying to do with this is we don't want to limit what people can do. We're not trying to get people to like tell people that this is what you're getting your sound out of now. We encourage people to use their existing pedals, to use their existing preamps even, and their cabs, and basically have this as like a foundation, like a hub for your sound and for your tone. Whether you're just maybe getting into recording, or whether you're an accomplished engineer and producer and you just want something that you can dial in tone really fast. So this costs $449 MAP. That's 449 euros including local tax, and 419.99 in English pounds including VAT. And they'll be available sometime in the spring, around March time.